What is up, everybody? It's Wick here. I got some stuff to take to the post office today. 7 items that sold, and they all sold within like 20 minutes last night. Well, one sold this morning as I was packaging the other stuff, but 6 items sold in 20 minutes. And I had a stack of FBA stuff blocking the scale, and I told myself, hopefully nothing sells the rest of the night, so I don't have to, unbury this scale. And sure enough, 6 sales in like 20 minutes. And I've hadn't had any sales yesterday, and I think the day before I didn't have any sales. And just all of a sudden, there it goes. It's really suspicious how eBay works sometimes. Like, maybe they just don't show my product sometimes. Maybe there's a glitch. You really never know. But, yeah, we'll make some money here. And today is normally garage sale day here in Ohio, but it's 30 degrees outside and there's no garage sales, so I will not be going to any. It's that time of year. I really do hate winter. I could go through a list of things that really upset me about winter. I should just move to one of those snowbird rentals or find a lodging somewhere and just go somewhere warm for like 3 months, right? If anyone has any rental properties in warm areas, let me know. But yeah, I'm gonna go get some work done in the garage this morning. I need to clean it up before it gets any colder because there's just so much stuff. I want to have enough space to park my car in there if I need to work on it or something, and it's just impossible right now. If anyone's watched my previous videos and seen in the garage, all the clearance and stuff I bought is just insane. So we're gonna do that today. We're gonna hit some thrift stores. We're gonna see if I can find enough footage to make a vlog, long enough. If not, we'll just continue on to a next day when I go thrifting. But let's get out there and make some money. So I just spent 2.5 hours cleaning up this garage. I got most of the stuff up off the floor, out of the way, so I could at least fit my car in here if I need to this winter. Got a lot of stuff toted up, and I took the shelves that were shorter, made them taller so I could just fit more tote stackage over here. Took down the lights and the photo area now that I have the Amazon Basics Photo Studio to deal with. And actually moved out a lot of stuff too that will be going to Amazon FBA, so that made a lot of room. And I think I'm going to go ahead and start bundling up some more stuff here, maybe today, maybe tomorrow. But I'm pretty happy with the progress. Still got some trash to throw out and some void fill and extra boxes that I'm going to have to try to make better room for. But also have to sweep out the leaves. But it feels good. I feel like I've accomplished something. Definitely when everything's cluttered, it's more stressful to deal with. But let's go do some thrifting. So I just got out of the Salvation Army and didn't find anything in Salvation Army or Goodwill. So I ran into my dad in there, and he told me about a couple garage sales on some streets that popped up. Apparently they didn't show up in the newspaper app. So I didn't know about them. So it's pretty late. It's getting close to 10:30 now, I guess. So I'm going to have to go and try to find these because I'm feeling spunky. So let's see if I can find anything at these sales or even find the sales. So I ended up finding a garage sale, and they had quite a bit of stuff here. A lot of it was kind of new, kind of old home improvement type stuff. Large sewing machine. Here's some fishing stuff I was looking at, and it was in pretty rough shape. And I was looking at some of the lures, and I could not find any of the names. I think they were pretty basic. That one has like a lot of rust. I think it was even missing a hook. Yeah, just not going to mess with stuff like that. Then the rubber baits, I'm just not going to deal with those either. There's a nice looking ship portrait down there. I can't remember the prices. I remember them being okay, but I couldn't really find anything for me. Dartboard, you seem to see those at every garage sale you go to. Here was a couple new calf massagers is what he was telling me, and I would have looked them up, but they're already, I actually did end up looking them up when I got in the car, but they were like $20-some he wanted for them, and they were only selling for about $40, so I left that behind. And then the tools and stuff like that, I don't really sell those. It's a nice entertainment center there. Actually, I don't know if that was even for sale. But here is the other garage sale. And I spot the guy I see every morning in Salvation Army and Goodwill, the hoarder guy. But we run into each other all the time.
Feel alone, I do the same thing.
Yep. Everything I need is right down there.
I do the same thing.
Apology.
Hey, what's up? Bluray Player over there.
So he told me about a Blu-ray player because he knows I look for certain electronics, and I ended up skipping over the Blu-ray player because I've seen the Xbox and all these games, and I started looking through the games. Wanted $80 for it all, which isn't a bad price for everything, but the games just weren't really, they weren't the worst, but it would have been great for somebody just wanting to pick it up to play, but for resale it was just a little too high. Maybe if it was like $40, I'd have been interested. And the rest of the stuff here, these people, I heard them mention that they sell on the 127 yard sale, so they had a trailer out there. They were probably just getting rid of stuff they couldn't sell before. However, while I was here, somebody told me about an estate sale that was going to be starting at noon. So I went ahead and got the address for that and headed on over. So I just got out of an estate sale. I didn't get any footage in there because I got here 10 minutes early and there were already people going in. So I just, got out there and jumped up and went in there. So didn't want to miss out on anything. There were a ton of people and I was just going through stuff. It was very unorganized. I guess there was a guy there. He was kind of elderly, looked pretty sick, and there was no prices on anything. And you'd ask the people running it, and they'd say, well, we have to go ask him. And he was sitting in the house. So one woman wanted some rakes and had to go inside the house. He's like, how about $2 for a rake? And he's like, those rakes are good, $3, And then she's like, I want the old. They're just yelling back and forth. It was ridiculous. And I ended up spotting this in there. Now, I've sold these before for about $175 new. This one is new. And I picked it up and I said, I asked the lady, what do you want for this? And she went and asked him and came back and she said something like, oh, $100, that's a weather radio. And I'm like, no, it's not a weather radio, it's a fire alarm clock. And she's like, well, just go talk to him. And I went in there and he struggled for a bit trying to figure out a price, and finally he said $10. So it went from $100 to $10. Happily paid $10 for it. I should make about $150 on this in the end. So a pretty nice estate sale pickup. The rest of it seemed like it was kind of junky houseware type stuff. There was a Emerson VCR in there I passed on, but overall, a great profit from an estate sale. So I've been to Walmart, Goodwill, and Meijer. Picked up a few things. Let me show you what I got here in Meijer. This was a little confusing here because there's one here that's still sealed fine. The other has been opened. The price was $12.49 on the shelf. And this one I'll be able to sell for about $70 on Amazon. So it'd make about $40 in the end. Thing is, this one rang up for $22.49. I said, shouldn't it be $12.49 like the other? I didn't notice they're a different model. Like I said, this one's kind of been open, so I might just eBay it. I'll probably make about $15 if I eBay it after all fees and everything. If I sell it on Amazon as used for a bit higher price, I might make about $25. So I don't know what I'll do with that one, but there's definitely going to be some money in them. They're just radar detectors. You see down here in the floor, I got these Honeywell filter for pet cleaners. They were $4.50 and they sell for about $20 on Amazon. It's like a pack of like 3 different types of filters or something. But yeah, I'll make about $9 to $10 on each one, so that's pretty good. I also got some shower filter things that were $3. I'll make about $5. They're like filters for that too. So I was in Goodwill and I came across an Under Armour shirt that they had priced for $19.99, and then I seen some old Nikes priced at $35. Looked like they were probably even counterfeit. I don't even like to buy Nikes because they're so counterfeited. But I was just getting depressed, and I just walked over to the other aisle, and here's this thing for $3.99. I popped it open, and both the packages are still sealed, brand new in there. and it was only $3.99. This brand new on Amazon is $200 with a pretty good rank. Now there's some problems. Problem number one is you see both packages are still individually sealed. I didn't notice this before I bought it. Of course I still would have bought it, but the battery in there, if you can see, probably not, has exploded and left a bunch of acid residue in there. So probably why it was donated, but it looks like you can still sell this. I'm gonna have to sell this part of it on eBay, but it looks like it's still selling for about $60. So you know, I'll just disclose that, mark it down a little, and it's gonna sell fine. And this other part of the package, this wasn't $3.99 each, by the way. Both of these are in that box. It's just that they opened it and put a price sticker on it. But this will actually sell for, well, some already sold for about 50 bucks, and then on Amazon they're priced at about $70, this part. So I'm probably just going to ship it into Amazon and make about 50 on that. I think I'll make about 40, so close to $100 on this. I might even get $100 profit in the end. It just depends how it sells. So definitely a great find in Goodwill. I'm gonna make with the filters about 100. So with the Meyer stuff, it's gonna be over 200, about 220. So pretty good little haul, just going out, got some groceries, and it's just great to find things when you're out already like this to make a couple $100. But that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, flipping_junk. And this has been Wick. Till next time.